tired. The Sims has given me a very unrealistic expectation of being a homeowner and what it actually takes to do DIY and redecorate. It's not just a click, no. It's a whole weekend of painting just one flight of stairs. The second set to go this weekend, along with the Great South Run, so I'm going to be even more awake next week. Hi everybody, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a dupe test. I really love finding drugstore dupes or like cheaper priced versions of products that I love that are quite pricey, and because I know in the end run it's going to end up saving me money, and if I share them with other people it'll end up saving them money as well. So it's a win-win all around. So today I am sharing a dupe for this, which is my current favourite primer. This is the Clarins SOS Primer, specifically the Blurs Imperfections one, which is in the shades 02 Peach. There are a few of these. I've been asked a couple of times which one I use, but it is the Blur Imperfections 02 Peach one. I love this primer, but it is about £25 a time, so it's not the cheapest product in the world to repurchase. You can see it's, you know, it's getting pretty thin now. I've used it quite a lot, but I was on the interweb the other day and I came across a product and I thought, you sound very familiar, and it is the Body Shop Instaglow CC Cream in Peachy Glow. So again, it's in a specific colour. Again, they do have other colours, and it is, although it says it's a CC cream, when I was reading the description it had things like correcting skin tone, it illuminates, it moisturises, minimises the appearance of pores, and it is, from what I was reading online, it can be used as a primer. So I thought, let's see if this could be a dupe for this particular one. Now, I have used both products separately. I haven't directly compared them. What my initial thoughts before like comparing them directly is this is very similar. But I'm going to do one side of my face with the Clarins one. I'm going to do one side of my face with the Body Shop one. We're going to test it throughout the day. I'm going to my friend's later, so I'm going to see if she can see what the difference is. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So without further ado, we are going to put some products on my face. If you like a dupes kind of video, make sure you give this a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I do have a video giveaway coming next week and you have to be subscribed to enter, so stay tuned for that one. But just subscribe anyway because it'll make me very happy. And yeah, without further ado, let's start testing. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Clarins one, and I'm going to put this on this side of my face. So one of the reasons I love the Clarins primer is that it just blurs my skin like nothing else really, and I'm a little bit, and it's just beautiful. It just blurs everything, it brightens, it's just, oh no, I should put something on my head. Ugh. It's just really good, and I don't know how well you're going to be able to see like the blurring properties from this. Like, I don't have like a macro lens or, you know, super fancy camera equipment for filming, but I mean, just from this I can see it has like blood already. I put quite a lot on my hand. I usually use one pump for the whole face and I've ended up putting one pump for half the face. Good idea. So I will either use just my fingers to brush this in. I'm going to put this on my head and try and not waste because I've still got a little Clarins product on my hand. Okay, everything pushed back, looking suitably ridiculous. We can carry on. Yeah, so one of the reasons I do love this is because it just like blurs and minimises everything, but it also gives like a really nice glow to the skin. I use this quite a lot on its own on days where I'm not wearing any makeup, just to kind of make everything look a little bit more airbrushed. It is a little bit like an Instagram filter in a tube. I really like it, but it also works very well to hold everything in place all day. I wouldn't say it lasts as well as the Kiehl's Microblur Skin Perfector, which if you've kind of watched my channel for a while, if you've read my blog for a while, you know that is like my absolute fave primer. And as I said, it doesn't like hold everything in as long as that one, but it does still do a really good job at holding things in place. So that's the Clarins one on. So I don't know how well you can see, but my pores are definitely blurred, they're minimised, my skin tone is a little bit more even, it's not so like reddish in places, I don't think. I like it. I'm feeling very airbrushed on this side of my face. So let's go in with the Body Shop one. So just a few stats about the Body Shop one. It is £15. So okay, it's not the cheapest like drugstore alternative, but there's a good like maybe £10 difference. And I don't know about you, but £10 saving to me is always helpful. That's like another lipstick. Now in terms of what it looks like in its consistency, if I put a little bit of the Clarins one back of my hand again, you might be able to see. So just from this, the Body Shop one is the one at the top. It is a lot more like pinkier toned, a lot more salmon toned, whereas the Clarins one is a lot more subtle. But it doesn't like look very salmony or pinky on the skin. It's got a very similar consistency. I would just say maybe this one is, the Body Shop one is a little bit thicker, maybe because it is like a CC cream rather than like an out and out primer. But it blends in beautifully. Ooh, it's got like a moussey-ish kind of feel to it once you kind of start rubbing it into the skin. Like it has got more of like a pinky-ish tone to it, which you can probably be able to tell from just like my face as it is. But again, it's minimizing the appearance of my pores, which I like. It's kind of blurring them, which is exactly what I need. So literally just comparing the two on my face side by side, like I like them both separately. Comparing the two side by side, I would say this side is a lot more like pinkier toned, but you saw from the back of my hand that obviously that was a little bit more pinky. But it has evened out my skin tone. Like they both feel a little bit tacky, which is good. It means it's going to hold the product in place. I'd say the Clarins one feels a little bit more tacky, but it is more of a defined primer. Like it says that it is sold as, it's marketed as a primer. That's not my jumper, no. But I mean, both sides of my face, considering they're two different products, are looking very similar. Oh, spots everywhere at the moment. What's going on with my face? So yeah, I don't feel like I'm wearing two different primers. I would say this side might, I think it looks a little bit brighter, which is the Body Shop Instaglow, which is surprising. That one definitely looks a bit brighter than this side. I'm not seeing a difference on my face, so that's always good. What I'm going to do now is just apply some foundation over the top just to see how it applies. And I'm just using my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I know how this acts over primers. I definitely know how it acts over the Clarins one because I wear these two together like religiously. And I'm just going to use a sponge that needs cleaning, do not judge me. And let's just see how this goes over the top, and I'm just putting that on both sides so that we can give like a really good comparison, and then we're gonna like catch up throughout the day, see how it is holding up on both sides of the face, see if there's any difference with wear time. I would actually say at this point it looks smoother on the Body Shop side, which I was not expecting. I love it when a dupe starts to work out. There's so many things I've brought there for, well, that could be a dupe, and then so no it's not. You kind of try and you're like, yeah, it definitely is, and then you try them like this together and you're like, well, no it's not the same. But this I think could be a really good find. Yeah, my pores seem more filled in on the Body Shop side. It seems a lot more airbrushed. Everything seems a lot more flawless on the Body Shop side. It still looks really good on the Clarins side, otherwise I wouldn't like the Clarins one so much. Like it still looks very kind of airbrushed and flawless and lovely and glowy. But I just feel like this foundation is settling in better on top of the Body Shop side than the Clarins side. Okay, this is surprising me. I didn't think that there would be, it's not like a huge difference, but if I'm going up close, like this side definitely looks much more airbrushed. Like my pores are a lot less defined, they're a lot more blurred on this side than they are on this side, so this is making me quite excited. I am gonna apply the rest of my face and then we'll come back and we'll have a chat. Okay, so the rest of my makeup is now done, and I have to say, now that it's like sunk in and settled in a bit more, let's kind of have a look. I would still say the Body Shop side is a lot smoother, looks a lot more airbrushed than the Clarins side. The Clarins side does still look really good. I'm not saying the Clarins side isn't good, but right now the Body Shop side is looking nicer, which is surprising. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, interesting. So far, the Body Shop one is winning. The Body Shop one on this side, a Clarins one on this side. Let me know if you can like tell a difference from this. You might not be able to, but looking up and close in that mirror, I can definitely see that the one with the Body Shop side is looking a lot smoother right now. So it'll be interesting to see how they both hold up throughout the day. So yeah, we'll see how these hold up. In terms of quantity and price and things, I said this one is £15, you get 25ml. This particular one is, I think it's about £25. I'll put on screen what it is, and you get 30ml. So you do get a little bit more in this one than this one. But to be honest, I don't think you needed as much of this as you do with this to kind of make sure you cover everything. Yeah. This one has SPF in it. This one kind of says it does more than this one because it's a CC cream versus like a marketed primer. But we'll see how they hold out throughout the day, and I will kind of let you know my thoughts. Okay, so I was trying to find some natural light so you might be able to see a little bit better how it looks. So this side is the Body Shop side, this side is the Clarins side. Honestly, like you can still see some pores there, whereas the Body Shop side I don't think it's as obvious. Excuse me. So yeah, I mean, like looking at this on the screen now, which is why I'm not looking directly at you, they look exactly the same. Like you can't tell a difference even when you go close up right now. I don't think you can like tell a huge difference. So first impressions and first application like comparison, it's a pretty good dupe. We will see how it goes throughout the day, and I will keep you updated. Okay, so it is the end of the day. It's gone 5. It's getting a bit darker outside, so apologies if the light is not great. So this has been on, put this on just after 9 this morning. How many hours is that? Over 8 hours. So let's see how it's holding up. Very, very well. Body Shop side, surprisingly, a lot better than the Clarins side. So the Clarins side, it does hold for a long period of time. Like I said, it's not as good as like the Kills America Bare Skin one. That's like the only thing with the Clarins one. But I would say like this is definitely looking a lot shinier than the Body Shop side. This is keeping things, although like I'm obviously wearing a glowy foundation as well, it's keeping things, sorry, my cat literally looks like he's about to attack my camera. He's looking at the screen. Stupid cat. Quite intelligent cat. But yeah, the Body Shop side is still looking a lot smoother. My pores still look a lot better on the Body Shop side than they do on the Clarins side. And actually on my nose, some of the product has come off on my nose here, which is the Clarins side, but it's all there on the Body Shop side, and that's usually where makeup comes off first, on my nose. So I think not only is this a very, very good dupe in terms of how it makes the skin look and what it does for a primer, I actually think I prefer the Body Shop version to the more expensive Clarins version, which I was not expecting because I've used them both separately and I like them a lot, but I've not kind of done a direct comparison between them, and apparently the Body Shop one comes out on top. I like it a lot, so that is going to be saving me some money in the future. So yeah, that was a good little buy. I am very impressed with that. I'm very happy that I picked it up. I've got something in my eye. And I will be using that a lot more because I do really like how it makes my skin look. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Please pop some comments below, let me know other dupes you think I should try, or any high-end products that you want to have dupes for. Like, let me know and I can have a little look around and see what I can find for you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all again next week. Have a great weekend. Bye.